Hey friends, do you want to play meditation or yoga music on the handpan or Rav? Stay tuned for a conversation on that right now. Hey friends, I am just asking you to like and subscribe if you're not already, and comment on this video. I'm trying to get my YouTube channel restarted, so I would love if you could do that for me. Just takes 2 seconds. Let's get into the video. So since this is the time of year that everybody's getting an instrument, and I'm going to get asked this question a lot, and it comes up a lot in lessons as well for me. What is the difference between meditative and yoga style playing and a lot of the playing that I do personally, where I'm playing songs that I've written? And I want to give you a couple tips and also some patterns for meditative play that you can try and adapt to your scale. The main thing that's different between the music that I'm writing and performing and meditative playing patterns is that they're more open-ended and they're less about carrying the listener into your world and into your melody. And it's more about setting the scene or the landscape for the event that you're playing them at. Or if it's just a personal meditative playing, you're kind of narrating your inner world, but not filling up all of the space of that world. In a performance where it's focused on you and your sound, your objective is to create a landscape for the listener. And by writing music, that's what I'm able to do. I'm able to sculpt an experience for people. For people that are looking to play meditatively, it really is important to think about how much space am I taking up? And space could mean how much of the attention of the audience or the listeners in general. Or it could also mean how much of the experience is my music occupying. When I approach writing for meditation and yoga, or if I'm teaching at a retreat and I'm talking about this topic, I usually pick a piece that's very open-ended but has some structure. If you're a newer player, it can be hard to flow with your compositions initially, but you can overcome this pretty quickly depending on how you build the skeleton and structure of your piece. So let's look at an example just between the two of these on the same scale, and then we'll talk a little bit deeper about some patterns you can try. So let me give you an example of something that I do not think is very meditative. So why is that not meditative? I'm filling up all of the space. I am having a lot of percussive elements that are distracting attention away. And I'm creating and introducing new melodies and new themes very quickly. If I were to take that same composition and slow it down and also take out some parts of it, this would be closer to what we want in a meditative situation. The space is really important when we're writing and we're leaving space for the listener to go on their own sort of journey somewhere. When we're acting as a facilitator for sound creation, we have to make sure that we're not putting ourselves in front of the experience of the listener. Let's take a look at a couple patterns you can try on your scale. I'll play it on a D chord, but you can try it on whatever scale you have. The only thing important is that you're going to follow the same sort of structure of it in your own playing. So let's take a look. All right, so for this meditative pattern example, I want you to think about where are we starting? Where are we going to go in the middle? And where are we going to land at the end? One of the big problems people have in playing is that they don't resolve their music. Whether it's improv, whether it's meditative, or whether it's songwriting like I do myself, coming to conclusion is really important, especially if we're playing for meditation and yoga. So Let's look at one pattern that is really useful. You can try it on any scale you want, and it'll kind of open up your horizon for this style of playing. Okay, so for this song example, we're going to be playing in 6, but we're going to kind of chop it in half, so in a count of 3. So I'm going to be doing on the D chord 6, 4, 2 with my left hand, and then 6, 4, 1, 6, 4, 1. My left hand is the one leading the melody right now. There's a lot of space in it, so we're not overdoing it. There's not a lot of percussion. But if I add in my free hand, my right hand in this case, I can play the lower note of that triad that I'm playing, because we're playing the 2, 4, 6 triad, and then the 4, 6, and 1. So if I add in my right hand on the 2 at the same time as I hit the 6, six, 7, 8, 6 and 1, 4, 1, 6 and 1, 8, 7, 6, 6 and 2, 6, 7, 8, 6 and 1, 8, 6. When we're walking down too, we're picking a melody that feels like it closes off that phrase. So because we're kind of using this phrasing, but the 4 is the common note, we look for something that's going to end on the left side so that we have some closure, whether it's the 1, the 4, or 6, or the 8. After we've mastered that, we can now move to another side and do that same movement. So you can hear on this one, if I start on the 7, it sounds a little bit like there's too much tension forward. That doesn't really work. But if we moved up to the 8, that works because it's part of that octave fifth relationship on the chord. So we have the 6 and 2. 6, 7, 8. We're going to repeat that again. Then we're going to move up to the 4, 6, and the 8 and do that same movement. We're going to start with the right hand on top this time, and our left is going to start on the 4, right on the 8. Now we're going to move to the 7, 5, 3. 7, 6, 5, 6, 4, 2. 6, 5, 4, 6, 4, 1. And you can move this pattern pretty much anywhere you want on your scale. All that I'm doing is I'm picking notes that are parts of a triad, whether it's a 7, 5, 3 or 6, 4, 2, and I'm walking down with one of my hands while playing the lower note of that triad to start. I can even do it with the 5, 3, 1. Having this leaves us lots of space so we're not overdoing it in something. I'm going to show you one more component now with the ding. So if we wanted to add in the ding and use that same pattern, all right, and here's an example of playing this meditatively. I'll play the whole thing for you. The tab will be on my right here. And you could slow this way down. You could play different triads. I could even do triads that are not connected by their physical location. So instead of doing 3-5-7, I could do 7-5-2. It's a little dissonant there, but you get the idea. Experiment with what triads you use and see if you can find new positions. Remember, meditative playing is not necessarily filling in all of the space. You're leaving room for people's minds to wander in that experience. That said, play it how you want. I mean, what you find relaxing may be different than what I find relaxing. So find a way of expressing your music that fits your style and your taste. If you found this useful, be sure to like and subscribe and leave me a comment about some of the patterns you try, and let me know what does meditative music mean to you. Talk to you guys next time.